My husband would choose his girl best friend over me any day. I, 29F, got married a year ago yesterday. My husband, 30F, and I have been together for 5 years in total. My husband has been best friends with Sasha, 30F, since they were in diapers. I knew that, and I never really had a problem with their friendship until my husband and I officially started dating. Sasha would always try and get between us, and every date we went on she was there coincidentally, which was relatively annoying because my husband would let her stay with us on all those dates. Now yesterday was my wedding anniversary, and my husband forgot since he had a road trip with Sasha. I didn't know about this road trip until he said he was leaving. I didn't bother telling him it was our anniversary since he didn't remember, and he would probably still spend the day with Sasha, even if he did know. I didn't bother telling him I just walked out and decided I was going to go shopping and do something for myself. I did that, but then his mother called me during the day wishing me a happy anniversary and asked where my husband was because he wasn't answering his phone. I told her the truth about his whereabouts and he didn't remember our anniversary. She was shocked and told me that she didn't think Sasha and my husband still had feelings for each other. I asked what did she mean. She said that they did date in high school, but my husband told me that he never did like Sasha romantically. Everything started becoming more clear now. Maybe he did remember our anniversary but chose not to say anything because he loved Sasha. If he loved her, could have told me before we got married. I would have been hurt, but I understand feelings and I know you can't control them. I don't know how to comprehend anything right now. I'm numb and I don't get. All I know is that my husband doesn't even love me. Next, please listen to the OP's latest update. Update? Hello everyone. Thank you all for the kind words and advice. I really do appreciate it. Although some of you didn't understand the point of my post and started questioning why I married him in the first place, why I didn't set boundaries and questioned my self-respect, I have all the answers you wanted, as well the update many of you have been asking for. I would first like to say that not everyone's life is easy and not everyone can get just up and leave whenever. Gaslighting, manipulation, and emotional attachments also exist. Sure, some of you wouldn't stand for it and the disrespect, but I did. I made a mistake and I am owning up to it. I really don't understand what's the point of bashing me like you know the situation. I did come here to rant and I didn't expect this to blow up like it did. But anyways, I'd firstly like to state that I grew up in the foster care system. My life wasn't the best. When I met my husband, I was overwhelmed and overjoyed at the fact that someone wanted me and liked me. When things started to progress with us, I ignored all his mistakes because I thought he would be the only person who would have accepted me. I know it's not an excuse, but I honestly didn't have a backbone and my self-respect intact either. I was a pushover. It's also the fact that I wasn't in a great place financially, and I was just so done with it. Some of you asked why I didn't set boundaries with him and Sasha. It's because they are inseparable, and I was afraid he would leave me for her. I didn't want to be alone again. I wanted to be happy, you know. Some of you people think that I did it because I was desperate. Genuinely speaking, I was so very desperate because I didn't want to lose him. I took it all because I was afraid to live my childhood all over again. I didn't plan coming here and giving my life story, but here I am. Now the most important part that everyone has been waiting for. My husband called me as soon as he got back. I ignored his calls since I had to leave for work. I'm pretty sure he called 100 times demanding to know where I was. After work, I went straight to his home. I walked in and behold Sasha sitting on the kitchen counter chatting to my husband, smiling and laughing. At that moment, I wanted to scream and cry. I hated it. My husband saw me and came up to me asking me where the hell I was. I told him we needed to talk and took him upstairs. He asked what was up, the audacity he had. I've genuinely had enough, so I told him I wanted a divorce because he went on a road trip with another woman on our anniversary. I cried and screamed till I couldn't anymore, and all he did was fracking stand there looking at me. I was so frustrated I asked him if he had anything to say, and all he said was that I should not have yelled like that because Sasha was here, and she would be offended if I thought that I couldn't trust her. My last fracking straw. I left, and the next time I see him, it's with divorce papers. I am not going to cry any longer because I deserve better. I'm currently looking for divorce lawyers and will be starting the process as soon as I can. The audacity of that man after all I've done for him. It's clear that he chose Sasha because even though she wasn't in the same room as us, he thought of her and her feelings. I broke down in front of him, and he fracking thought of her. Again, thank you all for the kind messages. I appreciate it so very much. I will keep you all updated.